Hello everyone. So today I wanted to go over the process that I use to build a humbucking pickup, specifically the ones that are kind of in the genre of the PAF pickups that were used from the late 50s up to the very early 60s. So for the parts, what I use are these bobbins that I get that are made out of the correct CAB plastic that was used, and they have a very distinct smell to them. They kind of smell like rotten fish. Um, then we have a maple spacer as opposed to the plastic ones that are used in more modern versions, as well as the nickel cover that is used. And this is taken from a laser scan of a genuine 1959 model. So for the wire, I will be using 42 gauge plain enamel wire, similar to what was used back in the era of the patent applied for pickups. I will also be using my pickup winder that I got from StuMac, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can buy that. So for this one, I will be using a short base plate. So in humbuckers, you can get the base plates in two different sizes, and it's the distance from this mounting point to here. So this is the short one. The longer one would be about a 1/4 inch longer on here. And then we also have a box full of parts with the slugs, the screws, and brass mounting pieces for the coils as well as the keeper bar. So let me show you the process of making the pickup, and then I'll discuss uh, how we're going to use this to test some unique things about a humbucking pickup. All right, so I've got the bobbin mounted up here in my pickup winder from StuMac. One thing to note about traditional PAF humbuckers is that the start wire here is routed through the coil. That's a little hard to see black on black here, but that is one difference between a lot of vintage pickups and more modern ones. So this is how I do it. So let's get started here, and I'm just going to put a couple of wraps starting things, and then we will get it going. All right, and there's what a finished coil looks like. And just to make sure everything is good before I wrap it up, I have it hooked to the multimeter, and this one coil is measuring just under 4.2. So I just got done winding the screw coil. As you can see, this one measures 4.16K. So it's a little bit less than the other one, which is just what I was looking for. Wanted a little bit of imbalance between the two coils. One thing to note that this may not be the final DC resistance, because if you remember my video on myths on guitar pickup measurements, I just got done soldering to this, so it's heated up a little bit. So we'll see what the final one is after I get done assembly. All right, so here's the complete bobbins, bar magnet, keeper bar, brass screws, maple spacer, and this there. So let's get it assembled. And it's all completed. So you saw me build my version of a PAF type humbucker here. If you want to hear how my humbuckers sound, please go check out Driftwood Guitars video with Dylan Adams and his humbucker equipped guitar that they built for him. I'm going to use this to do a little bit of research on here to see what different types of magnets do to the sound of the pickup, and also does a cover affect the sound of the pickup. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe, please.